I am gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm gonna tell you how it is. Commentary channels are the new react channels. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, and also I know I'm contributing to this whole commentary channel because I'm commenting on commentary channels, so technically I'm critiquing myself, and I'm technically part of the problem right now. But hey, fuck you. We keep it pushing, right? Just ignore that bit. Do you guys remember when reaction channels were a thing? Everybody and their mom was talking about how it sucks, how it's low effort, how no one wants to see it, and how they're stealing people's views and all that shit. Commentary channels are essentially the same thing, just in a different format. Generally, they both fill a wanting emotion. Does that make any sense? Reaction channel, most people who watch reaction channels to be like, wow, I don't have any friends to have seen this. I want someone to experience the same thing that I've experienced. We should see someone that's seen this show, or watch this music video, or watch this video for the first time and see how they react. Commentary channels is mostly based on how much you hate a person and watching someone just gush and hate on that person. But every single reaction channel generally have the same emotions and reaction for the same video, and if the person doesn't react the way that other people want them to, they get a bunch of dislikes. Whereas in commentary channels, if you don't shit on this person enough, then people would generally not like a video. The content that you guys produce and the need is generally similar in both cases. And the difference, okay, so the biggest issue when it comes to reaction channels was the fact that they were like basically getting free off someone else's work. But over the years, they've gotten much better at citing the source of the things that they're reacting to. And with TikTok being there, stealing other people's work is very normal now. It's normalized, unfortunately, because of TikTok, because people steal other people's content all the time. People are more knowledgeable over the fact that the content's probably going to get stolen if it does really well. The biggest issue that they have with commentary channels is that they like to milk a lot of shit. They like to drag out videos, and they like to do several videos of the same thing. You've seen it with Technoblade. Alright, what irritates me the most is the fact that this was gonna happen. Everybody and their mom knows that there's gonna be one sick motherfucker that decides to milk the situation about Technoblade. So why do commentary channels need to do like 3-4 videos of getting upset over the fact that people are milking Technoblade's content? You're profiting over the fact that someone is profiting off Technoblade's death. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. What's irritating is people know that if you bring attention to negativity, it brings them clout, it brings them more popularity, it brings more light into the situation. If someone's doing a bad thing and you keep making videos on it, more people are gonna find out, and more people are gonna interact with that content, boosting that person up, and he's gonna get more fans. Unless if that person does something egregiously cancelable like EVP, it is very rare in which the person who gets shit on actually keeps getting hated on. They more likely grow from that situation. But because of these content creators, they want commentator channels, they want to get more growth and they want to get more traction. They keep bringing light onto those negative things, and now those negative things get more traction, and now more commentators want to hop into it to get more views, which is making the more overall negative thing more toxic and even worse than before. I think that the platform overall has become a lot more negative as time went by. Oh, this person's dark twisted past. Oh, this person did some bullshit. It's very rare that someone just does content that's very just like a happy-go-lucky content, very happy content. Whereas on TikTok, a lot of the content that people make are like a lot more positive. Yes, there's some dark parts of TikTok, I'm not gonna lie, but generally most people just do dances, or they're just like fucking thirst trap, or like they just say something that's really relatable. TikTok is like the relatable app. Like everybody wants to be relatable on that platform. But like in YouTube, it's more like about critiquing something, analyzing something. Oh, this is like, it's about all of that, right? Everything needs to be a certain standard, from the content that people make, from the quality of things that are produced in general. YouTube has been very judgmental in most of the content that you see. The platform has become so negative to the point where sometimes I just be going on YouTube and all I see is just some random ass fucking something's critiquing something that's like fine, like a good show, and just being like, this is kind of ass. I'm like, what? It's a good show. Or like someone just like hating on somebody else. Like imagine going on a video, like someone like let's go Technoblade's example, Technoblade's video, right? Like, it's a really heartwarming and really sad video. His last video is really sad, and I get that people are mourning for his death, and we should let that man rest in peace. However, you know for a fact that someone disliked that video. Someone disliked that video. What for? I mean, granted, dislike has been there for a very long time, but you'd think that at this point, like, people would stop trolling. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Like, someone could, like, find the cure to cancer, and there'll be a dislike. What? It doesn't, like, what? I don't understand. Basically, it comes down to this. Sometimes you just got to let people be. Let people live their life. Let people be corny. Let Coco Melon be Coco Melon. If someone has a shitty take, let them have a shitty take. If a celebrity does something fucking stupid, let them do something fucking stupid. Okay, the public will know anyways. But not gonna bring light. No, sometimes, like, who cares what fucking Logan Paul did last weekend at a party? Okay, no, you shouldn't care. No one should care. You know what? Like, if someone has a shitty opinion, if it's not harming anybody, you should let it go. Basically is what I'm trying to say. And the main reason why I'm doing this is because I hate people just bitching, bro. Y'all just bitch all fucking day, non-stop, about bullshit ass things. No one can fucking like this show. No one can like that person. No one can like like something. And they'll say like a quick sentence in mid-video and be like, you know, if you don't like it, it's okay. It's just my personal opinion. Fuck your personal opinion, dog. Like, listen. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean that the world has to know that you don't like something. Also, a lot of people who critique just start complaining and they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Or sometimes they bitch about things that they don't need to bitch about in the first place. Let's take like Doctor Strange, like Multiverse of Madness or whatever the fuck that movie's called. Okay. Yes, there's some plot holes with the fucking movie. There's gonna be plot holes in every single fucking movie. No movie is airtight, okay? And let's think about it this, okay? People had a lot of issues with like the multiverse shit and like, you know, parallel universes and all that stuff, right? Cool. And they were like, oh man, that just ruins the movie for me. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, Wanda could do this, Wanda could do that. Bitch, it's like, okay, listen. Look at the director. Does the director have a degree in rocket science or anything STEM related? No. Okay, now do you have a degree in science and relativity and quantum physics and all that shit? Most likely, no. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, now let's look at the rating for the movie. Are these for 18 plus people? No. Okay, now okay, now having all of these together, calm down. Oh, but it doesn't make sense within the context of the story. Shut the fuck up, okay? Wanda could technically do this and that with her abilities. Like, come on, man. Okay, listen. The point of the movie and the point of the visuals of the movie is to convey a certain point. Okay, it's to convey a certain point. Technically, it's not the optimal way to do something, but the point of the movie is to show the audience something. So let's say Wanda in the show, like in the movie, beat up a bunch of fucking like really strong people, and I guess the strong people could have been stronger, but the point of the like scene wasn't to show how strong the other people were, to show how strong Wanda is compared to everybody else. If they didn't show their full ability, or they got outplayed, or they do some dumb shit, like, okay, a lot of people dislike this motion and they dislike this opinion, but I'm gonna tell you right now, emotions and how you feel about a movie in general, in day-to-day life, not in STEM and in science and in work-related content, but in day-to-day life, when you talk to somebody, feelings are more important I can't believe I'm saying this, than generally how technically accurate and like factual something is. Man, you know what, like, it was good, but the animation was bad, and like technically there was a plot hole, and so I'm gonna rate it a 7.5 out of 10. Bitch, you're not a reviewer, okay? You watch a show and a movie and see if you enjoy it. At the end of the day, based on how much you should view a show or whatever medium, whatever you watch, whatever you do, as an enjoyment scale. If you like it, then you like it. You don't need to critique it and be like, oh man, this sucks. People who critique and review things on YouTube and do all that stuff, they get paid to do that. Like the big ones, they get paid to review content for you to watch and enjoy. You don't have to do that yourself. It's okay to just watch a show and just enjoy it. You don't have to give it a label and compare it to other products. You can if you want to. The people compare shit people compare A to B all the time. But at the end of the day, what matters is whether you liked it or not. And people should be reminded that every once in a while. You don't have to look at a person's content and watch some shit on somebody else and think that that's the status quo, that everybody hates that person, or that person is shitty, or this content is shitty, or that is lame, or any of that. You should be able to enjoy something without anybody telling you otherwise. And I think that gets lost throughout this whole like critiquing / commentator channel business. Your grading, whenever you talk to somebody and you ask a rating from 1 to 10, generally at some point when you argue, the conversation of, oh, how do you scale things? Like, what do you consider a 10? What do you consider a 5? What do you consider a 1? At some point. Do you know why? Because what you consider a 10 is not the same thing as what someone else would consider a 10. If we can't even agree on that, what makes you think that we can agree on what you think is good and what you think is bad? And also, what quote-unquote people think is good is also quote-unquote what someone else thinks is bad, because people value different things when they watch and they critique something. Someone can go there and just critique the fucking animation of an anime, for example, where someone may just critique the story. Not to give reaction channels a free pass, because they be doing some of the egregious shits and the laziest content ever. Not saying that I'm any better, like legitimately all I do is stream, and then every once in a while I talk to a camera and then upload it and then hope for the best. But I just really wanted to bring light into like these commentary channels, because they really do be getting on my nerves sometimes. And I think that the fact that no one's really talking about it means either they're scared or the other commentator channels. So, or like I'm wrong, but I don't feel like I'm wrong, because I'm gonna talk anyways. Also, don't forget that making a commentary channel video is so easy, literally no editing at all. But it's basically the same as making this video, apart from instead of me talking like this without having anything in the background or without it being edited, I literally just take a gameplay video from whatever game I want, whether it's Minecraft, Fall Out Guys, fuck, you can have Smash, you can have anything, literally. But I really wanted to say that because no one's really talking about it, and I really wanted to get it out of my chest. But yeah, either way, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one, maybe. We'll see. I really like making these videos, not gonna lie, but yeah, I'm